Whoa, all right. We're finally live. Woo! Kev, it's the #1 Arcade1up channel and also the #1 iconic arcade / Media1up channel. The #1 iconic Media1up channel is right here, Kev. We give you the news first. I've told you what's coming. We gave you the news first, Kev. We're the #1 iconic arcade and Media1up channel. Thank you. What's up,
Hashtag
Kev?
#1 iconic. I was waiting for this day where we can claim that title.
Well, people asked, well, what, Rex, why, when are you going to cover this subject about iconic arcades and this new arcade? And I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I covered it like 2 months ago, a month ago. I told you what was coming 2 months ago, Kev. 2 months ago, I told you exactly what was coming, and everybody, there were one-up trolls in the chat going, this is fake news, fake. You guys all have egg on your face, every single one of you. But every single one of you, chosen one, the chosen one. Take the egg off your face. I'm the #1 Media1up iconic arcade channel. I told you the pie. I told you iconic had something to do with this. I told you everything. Everything. And the #1. I might as well be the #1 everything. Just
our track record is like 99%.
Yes,
it's insane.
So ridiculous. Whether it's
how we do it.
Or MVC2, at Games 4K, it doesn't matter. You haters, stop hating. We're always right.
You know
why? It doesn't matter.
Because we don't care about shills. We don't care about views. We care about the truth. And that's why we rise to the top.
Kev, let's give here. You guys don't believe me here. This was today, guys. This was today. Listen to our good friends here. What did they have to say? Let's see. Let's play this clip.
Get it. I'm gonna have to say this though, and I'm sitting here thinking this, right? Y'all, Rexa was right.
Oh,
he was,
No, he was right. No. He was right months ago. Remember that leak photo that came out and whatever else, right? You know what I'm saying? And it showed the gimmick, and we were all like, "That ain't it." And now
I remember.
Now we find out that it is actually it. I believe in giving people their credit. He is right.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. I love this picture. Look at the arcades behind OTG.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh my God. And we will be showcasing a video from OTG later on in the show. And Kev, we've shown this one before, but it holds more true today than it ever has. It ever has.
Yes.
So
give Mo some credit. He gave you your flowers.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Oh my God. Great.
Kev, what else do we have to say? Let's move to the. You said you had a picture for me. Some sort of picture or something going on. We'll talk about CES. I got a CES clip, so don't go anywhere.
So I'm scrolling through my feed, and I got a picture that was posted by the 1UP Underground. If you don't know who the 1UP Underground is, he plays a lot of the fighting games. He's friends with John D. But he posted a picture of the boys at CES and John D suite, and I just felt like it was worth talking about because you have to see this to appreciate what this picture represents, everybody. You have 3 YouTubers who walked away. This is the picture from the suite of John D. You got,
oh my God,
John D, Fox, Kits. Is that Mac?
That's
Bobby
David
Boo,
McIntosh
and
To Die For and Kongs.
Now
this is incredible.
Yeah, this is incredible because I wanted to bring this up because 3 of these YouTubers abandoned the home arcade community, rebranded as pinball channels, and
/ arcade, arcade, real arcade, unique items.
Yes.
Let's go left to right. You got 1UP Kits, who now we should call, I guess, Media1up Kits. Now he's Media1up Kits. He left the community after he was blacklisted because of his slurs he did for helping Zohar to write bad songs, for all the hate, for engaging with Zohar to put hate into the community and hate other YouTubers. He got he left out of here. Now he's back with John D to shill a product that he doesn't even like. He never bought 1UPs. He never liked them. He doesn't like arcades, and he moved on to pinballs. So we start there with Media1up Kits.
Start there.
We move to 19K Fox, who abandoned 1UP completely. And now remember, guys, this is a big point. They all abandoned 1UP once John D left, and their point of contact was gone. And they had no They had no relationship and couldn't get information first. 19K moves to Real Arcades and says, hey guys, I'm moving to Real Arcades. I'm getting unique stuff, right? I'm not doing the 1UP stuff anymore.
Yep.
I need your memberships and your super chats so I can get these unique cabinets. That's verbatim out of his mouth.
Yep.
And then so that's another one. And now he's back with John D to shill something he doesn't even want. Okay, so you got two people right there who want nothing to do with this product, and they're making you guys have FOMO over this product. Then you have DMAC, who works for my arcade. I actually met him at CES. I was like shocked. I'm like, DMAC? It didn't even look like him because he was all dressed up. Usually we see him on a stream.
Yeah.
And then you have To Die For, who's really the only respectable guy here.
He's the only legend. Yes. Yeah. He's the only legit guy here.
He never really shilled 1UPs. He modded them. He did what he had to do. He never really said, oh, I'm shilling.
Correct.
Now you can understand, because he's working for the company as basically an employee. You can understand if this guy shills the hell out of it because he's getting paid. It's like his product. Okay, I get it. Yeah. It's like Glenn shilling his own product. It's his own product. I get it.
Exactly.
Then you go to Kongs Are Us, who is a pinball channel, totally left, abandoned everybody. Abandoned everybody and said this stuff is garbage. They all sold them all. They all did real stuff. They were done with it, and he became a pimp. Now they're back with John D to shill Iconic Arcades, Media1up. This guy's is sad. It's pretty despicable, because what they are doing is they are patronizing you. They are treating you guys as the community and saying, listen, guys, we don't want you to know that we don't want any of this. We don't care about this stuff at all. But we're gonna make it look like we do, so you buy it for John D. Okay. Yeah. This is the whole point of shills and despicable behavior right here.
I keep hearing Home Arcade is back now. We never left. This chat has been here in the Home Arcade. You guys left us high and dry.
And the reason they left is because they didn't have a point of contact. They didn't have the inside information. They didn't have the scoop. And they now let's laugh at Mike B, the Game Genie, because he was like, "Oh, Rexter thinks he knows everything." Iconic Arcade. I was laughing my ass off. Mike, why do you think anybody believes you were doing Iconic Arcade? Iconic has been around for a couple years.
Yes.
You never touched them once. And then you start doing Iconic Arcade and talking to John D. You put the pieces of the puzzle together for us. You are shilling stuff. I mean, you couldn't be more blatant shill, like fraud, fake. I mean, it's like you're literally putting it out on your thumbnail saying, look, guys, I'm a fake because I'm shilling stuff I don't care about, but I'm doing it because I'm doing it for John D, so he gives me the inside information so I can leak it to you first. Although I leaked everything to everybody first anyway.
You gave it all out, and they tried to discredit you because you beat them to the punch because they were under NDAs.
Yep.
You're not.
How mad are they? How much do they hate me? They hate when somebody is right. People don't like a winner, guys. That's why those guys hate me, because I'm a winner at this game. All right. At this game of YouTube, they lost and I won. At the game of being the first to leak stuff I've always won, and I'm retiring. That's it. It's done. I'm going to let them take the crown for once. I'm going to let them have their, hurrah, but they always lose. It's tired of me. I'm tired of me winning every time. Okay. Well, they're going to got a good CES video coming up in a second. Nice. Stick around for it. Kev, what do you got?
We got the Hawaiian Hammer coming in with a 10 bomb. Haven't caught you live in a minute. Missed your old boys, Rex and Kev. Let's go. Yeah, Hawaiian. I haven't seen you in the chat. Hawaiian Hammer. Yeah. We need him here more.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, buddy. It. Yeah. So I just think it's hilarious to see the looks on their faces, like they're bringing us something that we've been dying for and asking for when they left 2 years ago, when John left. And let's just be honest, two of those people on that photo were fired from Arcade1up. They didn't leave on their own to start this. Yeah. Okay, they were fired.
Here's what I want you guys to know, okay? And I want you guys to think about this. All you 1UP shills who are watching this, 1UP fanboys, I want you to think about this. If B Kong, 19K Fox, and 1UP Kits were still with 1UP, and D Mac was with 1UP, and John D was with 1UP, and some random guy named Joe Smith is doing exactly what John D is doing, right? Yeah. If he did exactly what John D is doing, but they didn't let those shills into his into his influencer group, and it was some other people in the influencer group who got the first information, what would they say about his product?
Yep.
They'd say, all this is an Arcade1up XL. That's all the guy is doing. They'd be like, he's copying off of that Joe Smith guy. He's copying off of Arcade1up. He's stealing their stuff. That's what they would do, and that's all you need to know about what they care about. That's all they didn't care about. No, John D did invite me to the room to see the prototypes. I got the video coming, Damien. What do you think?
Wait. Well, you didn't tell me. You got secret
footage?
tell
you. Watch. Well, I got to see it firsthand.
Okay.
You guys ready? I'll show the video. Let's open it up.
All right, let's check
Shills,
this out.
fanboys, think about that. If John D was still with 1UP and Joe Smith was doing what John D did, none of those shills would even care.
Wait a minute.
They'd all say that all this is an Arcade1up XL. It's stupid. It's got bad parts, bad components, fake T-molding, fake coin door, a Raspberry Pi. They'd be joking about it all.
Wait, they said all this when Iconic just did it as an Iconic with a Pi in it. They said everything you're saying when John wasn't involved.
Right.
So
when
now
Iconic was doing this years ago, they laughed at it.
Yes.
And said, this is a joke. This is poorly built. It's a Raspberry Pi. Nobody cares. Move on. Done.
Yeah.
Done. So, all right, here's the video, guys. Me at CES. I got to see the this, and for people who aren't familiar, most of you are about this cab. It's a cab that Iconic Arcade is releasing. I'll show you the website. Right, John D released it. It's a Street Fighter. I just call it Arcade1up 2.0 because all it is an XL Arcade1up. And if you people don't realize that, then you're really lost. And we'll get to a couple other things. But here we go. Let's show the video, Kev. Take that off so I can play this.
Yeah, let's take it off.
Here we go.
I didn't see this. I'm excited.
You haven't seen this yet. Hey, guys, I got an invite to the CES John D room. Here it is, guys. This is going to be awesome. Now, remember, they were in a hotel room, guys, so that's why I have to go to a hotel room. They weren't really on the CES floor. They were in a hotel room, and, so here's the sign. Obviously, they had to put a sign on the door.
That's professional. That's really professional signs.
Yeah. We're going to get to see the new cab, guys. Let's check it out. This is going to be great.
Where are we going?
I'm excited for this, guys. I don't see John. You in here? Anybody? John? Where you at? Oh, yeah, I don't see him. Maybe they're in the bathroom like they were before. I don't know. Oh, wait. Here's a sign. Here we go.
Oh, here it is.
Arcade1. Okay, that's crossed out.
This is for you.
It looks like it's in here, guys. This is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Let's check this out. Oh my gosh. Where is it? What? Oh my gosh.
There it is.
It's the John D Media1up. Look at this. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. I've never wait, there's more. Ever seen this before?
Wait, there's a note.
There's a note here. Let me see what this says. This will play Street Fighter games.
Which one?
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Dude, this is crazy.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
there
God.
it is. You got it. Congratulations. Oh my god.
Oh, I got to see it, guys.
You
it's
did
a
it.
Raspberry Pi in a cabinet.
God.
That was a cabinet with a Raspberry Pi in it.
But that's a $700 pie though.
For $700 plus tax, you can have a Pi that plays Street Fighter games. Holy crap! Are you kidding me?
Woo! I can't believe they let you in.
And these guys are shilling this like it's the second coming of Christ.
I'm surprised there wasn't a guard outside, looking at credentials with that
I don't
secret.
know how I get this special treatment to see this, but oh, come on, chat. You liked it.
That was crazy. Oh man, I'm surprised you didn't steal that. That's worth a lot of money.
Man,
it's like $42 on the open market.
You guys are paying $700 to play Street Fighter Alpha and Third Strike that we're all playing where, Kev? Everywhere. We're all playing it online, whether it's PlayStation, Capcom Collections, 30th anniversary. The games are out there. They've been out there for years. And you guys and these shills are making you think you should be excited for games that play great on every system that's out there, every Raspberry Pi, every PC, every DIY Build-A-Cade, which is what this is. That's what they want you to think.
Yep. And right now, guys, pull out your Switches because I know you all have them. Street Fighter Alpha 1, 2, and 3 is 99 cents each. I just saved you $695.
Plus
They're
tax you saved. You saved them over $700.
Go get it. You know you have a Switch and a stick.
Here's the thing. None of these guys besides B Kong even know what Street Fighter Alpha is. None of them. Mike B, 19K, who else was in there? 1UP Kits. They don't play these games. They don't even know what Street Fighter Alpha is. And they're going to make you think that Alpha is some great game, which really was okay at best. Okay? They're going to make you think you're missing something that has been out for years, readily available. I've just been playing it for the past 2 weeks against Steps Gaming and other people online on the PS4 on the 30th anniversary. We're all playing it online already. Right?
It's crazy.
I mean, we've been doing it for years. And you guys think this is new?
It's
you guys
not
think this is great that Alpha 2, it's revolutionary that this is in an XL size cabinet? Okay.
Well, if it was 2019 though, and this was their first release, but he's just resetting the Arcade1up clock of just rehashing everything. So I don't get it.
All right, let me tell them about this iconic arcade cab. I'm going to bring up the screen here.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
And then we got to remember to show the OTG video. So
okay, yeah. So you're bringing up the iconic website that shows the two. So guys, do not adjust your eyes. You were looking at basically Arcade1ups that's packed like an Arcade1up, made like an Arcade1up, made at the same factory as an Arcade1up. So what are you getting? An Arcade1up with the same sticks and buttons. No working coin door.
Arcade1up, Kev.
Yep, for $700
for more money than an Arcade1up basically ever was.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
for these,
you guys are going to say, "What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking?" Guys, this is not that one. This is when I totally stopped watching. I saw a short, and I looked at this and I went, "You have to be kidding me." Let me play it.
Let's see.
This is when I just went,
all right.
Well, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, he's putting together a 1UP. It's
a 1UP.
half-inch particle board, and it's a 1UP. And I'm like, what are we doing here?
Wow.
This thing is a cheap piece of junk, and all it is 6 inches taller and a couple inches wider. And you guys think this garbage is what you want. Look at it.
It's the same. Like,
this is an Arcade1up.
If you saw the Shills put this together 4 years ago, you wouldn't think twice that it wasn't an Arcade1up. I mean, that's basically what we got here. It's unbelievable.
I mean, once I saw that, I turned it off and said, I'm done. This is nothing new. It's over. I'm like, this is a joke. These guys are shilling an XL Arcade1up.
And we have the whole gambit of shilling because you got to get your pre-order in, Rexer. It's $100 off. And if you pre-order, we'll give you Captain Commando that nobody cares about. So they're full pressing.
Every single one of these games I have on my Pi, my DIY. Kev, you got it on your Legends behind you. It's a better play than behind you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me get to the next point. I told you guys, these guys don't know Street Fighter. They don't care about Street Fighter. Watching some of these guys like Mike B and these guys actually play fighting games, it's clearly evident that they've never played them ever. You know they don't play their 1UPs to begin with. Okay, you guys know that. They just don't play them. They never have. They never will. This is the same thing. They would never buy this with their own money, you know, if there wasn't something in it for them. Okay?
Yeah,
and just like they bought all the other ones and sold them and got rid of them and dumped it like a bad habit, this will be no different in 1 year. They'll be like, why do I have this thing for $700 when I already have 3 multicades with all these games on them?
And here's the other problem.
Don't give me this online stuff, Kev, because none of them play online.
No.
You've never seen any of them online on any game. NBA Jam, it didn't matter. Blitz, you know, Street Fighter, Big Blue, Street Fighter, Hadouken version, Street Fighter this, they never get online. Nobody is online. I'm here to tell you, you got a handful of people of like 6 people maybe that hopefully get on at the same time and can run some matches. And you're and that's when tens of thousands of people bought these, you're gonna have a couple hundred people buy these, and you think they're gonna be online playing.
Here's the problem too.
I did not include. Let's talk about Kongs. I didn't include Kongs in that list because I know he plays the Street Fighter.
Yep.
But remember what Kong did? He got MVC 2. And he was like, "Oh God, this is so bad. I can't even play it."
He went the Fightcade.
He's like, "This is horrible." I mean, Big Blue was horrible online. Here's the other thing: these guys haven't even seen this thing in real form factor yet. They haven't seen it boot up. They haven't seen it load. They haven't seen anything. And they're like, "Take my money. Take my money." You know why do you got to pre-order, guys? Because he convinced you again. He convinced them again that you're going to be asked out if you don't pre-order.
Yeah.
How many times, how naive are you guys? How gullible are you guys?
And dude, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but why not just go buy the 10 to 15 releases that Arcade1up already did? Get it for half price.
They already have them.
10 of them.
on offer up, whatever.
All of them, and you
Facebook
can mod it.
Marketplace.
Do whatever you want.
They already got the. They don't care about this, Kev. The YouTubers care about content and making it look like they have the best interests of the viewer in hand. They don't care.
No.
They're not. They could care less. Okay. And then other people get the FOMO and they're like, I got to have this because it looks pretty. Okay. First of all, when I'll show you these again, we'll talk about the looks, because this is a big point, right? Let me put it back up, because this is all I read a couple comments on somebody's video. Oh, not that. Sorry. Where's the? Did I take it off? All right, let me bring it back
exactly.
up. Let me share that window
for his MVC too. Exactly, Biggie. Why pay 700?
Let me share this. So this is all I heard, and this is all you guys need to know, is everybody, all they said is, these look pretty. They look great. Every single comment is, they look pretty. They look great. These look so good. They're so pretty. Okay. I'll give you my thoughts. First of all, the Street Fighter 2 looks awful. That side art is absolutely hideous. Okay. The front actually looks like a Street Fighter 2. Okay. To the most part, I don't know. You got a little bit of design wrong, but for the most part, it does. Okay. The other version, but so that's not an accurate assessment, Kev. Remember, they all said, we want arcade accuracy.
Accuracy. Yep.
For artwork. That's all they cared about. Arcade accuracy. Did they get it with this one, Kev? The Street Fighter 2 World Warrior?
No.
Does that look like a World Warrior you've ever seen?
No.
But doesn't matter anymore, Kev.
Nope.
Why?
Nope. It's not authentic.
It's not authentic, but they don't care anymore.
They don't care. Yeah.
Go to the alpha version. This was never looked like this in the arcade, guys.
Yeah, I never seen this.
This never would look like this. It never was like this. However you want to.
But do you know what I'm hearing from some parts of the community, Rexer, about this artwork issue? You don't see it when you smush them up against each other.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you saying that now after 6 years?
What are you smushing it up against? Your other 7 Street Fighters that you already have all the same games on?
Yes.
Your other DIY that you already. The point is these guys don't play these games. They don't care to play them. They don't even want to play them. But they're going to make you feel like you're missing out because you're not going to play these games. You guys all have them collecting dust, okay?
Yeah.
And it's sad that these YouTubers have done this to you to make you think that there's something special here when all it is Arcade1up 2.0 XL version. That's all it is.
And now they're trying to make you sell your perfectly good functional arcades for half price so you can spend $700 on this.
Yeah. But
which we don't even know how it's going to play.
There is no Street Fighter 2 that looked like this, Alpha, okay, in the real arcades. The side art is not that. They had a marquee and I believe maybe a bezel. That's all they did. It was a kit. So, all right, let's get to the good part.
All right,
okay?
let's see.
We know that this is Arcade1up 2.0. All it is an Excel made with the same cheap wood.
Yep.
T-molding is fake. Coin door is fake. Controls are crappy. Buttons are crappy. We know they're knockoffs. We know you're getting the exact same thing as a crappy 1-up. Okay. Now you guys are going to say, yeah, but it's taller, Rex. It's bigger. Right, Kev?
Yeah.
What have we said about XLs and the quality of them and why you don't care about XLs? We have said this, what this brilliant person said. Where is it? Let me bring it up.
Who could this be?
Let me bring it up because here it is. Okay. I got to share the screen because you want to hear what this person said. This person has no stake in the game anymore. He didn't have any stake in the game at this point. Okay. And this is what he had to say. So take it from somebody who has had no stake in the game. Okay.
A lot of people say they want XL. They want XL. Honestly, I think the 3/4 on the riser is better because it's more stable. It might shake like this, but look, one fucking finger.
This is what you're getting, guys.
I could tip this over.
This is what you are exactly getting.
Like the
you're
quality
getting an Arcade1up
cabinets isn't there. Look, I'm gonna let it stand still. One pinky.
The quality
isn't
there.
If I really wanted to, I could knock it over with one fucking pinky, guys. One pinky.
That's insane.
It's junk. XLs, nah, man. They're fine the way they are with 3/4, man.
That is insane.
And
a little more.
Right. He's right.
You can't do that with a Legends. I'll tell you that.
Right? Here, Kev, this is what you got. Here, Kev, see this bag of garbage? See this? See this garbage? Okay. Yeah. Now, do you want this garbage? Or do you want this slightly bigger bag of garbage? Which one do you guys want?
Which one's cheaper?
Which one's? This bag of garbage costs about $200 to $400 more.
Oh, come on! No, okay? I want the smaller garbage. Then
you want the smaller garbage.
The smaller garbage.
All right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Which garbage do you guys want? Bigger garbage or smaller garbage? Because it doesn't matter. It's made with the same particle board, half-inch wood, cheap, lightweight. They were playing it in his hotel room. It was shaking. They're still fairly close together, a little bit more spread. I get it. But who cares? None of you guys cared about it before. Why would you care about it? It's bigger now. And these guys told you for 4 to 5 years that the 3/4 scale was the perfect size, Kev.
Yeah,
it's the perfect size. We don't want them bigger. We don't need them bigger. They told you that for 5 years. Now it's great.
I smell a market for sandbags for the community, as Mr. Paradise says. We got to get a third-party modder to sell a sandbag, an Arcade1up sandbag. This is insane.
Fake coin door, fake T-molding, same particle board wood, lightweight, garbage. I mean, guys, how can you be fooled about this? You're paying $700 to play Street Fighter games on a crappy cab with crappy controls and crappy buttons. If it doesn't ring through your head, then I can't help you. I mean, I'm just whatever.
Yeah. You know, I mean, if you want to live like it's,
if you want to buy it, Kev, but just don't get fooled by the shills that are at CES that only do it because they need that information first, because they feel so good that they are part of something, that they are the only content creators that get this information first. That's the only reason they do it. That's it.
They weren't around when the views were low and they were just trying to do some content and other things. They're full. In fact, they told you they were going to sell their stuff. Fox made videos. I'm selling my stuff.
Selling everything.
Now he's back with a smile on his face telling you to buy this thing that he sold basically a year ago. That doesn't make sense. It's not consistent.
When they lost their inside scoop and people like Biggie D and James Hates Everything and all these other 1UP shills got the information at the same time, if not earlier, they were so like, well, I guess what do we do? Well, we don't cover it anymore. That's what we do. We don't cover it anymore. So
and now that he's back and he has a full bag of tricks with him again, we're living like it's 2019.
Okay, so I'm going to go over the good things about this. Okay. If you don't ever have any arcade, go for it, right, Kev? Sure. Yeah. You know, if you like Street Fighter and you don't want, here's the other thing, Kev. Yeah, it looks nice. The World Warrior looks terrible. The DI, the whatever you call it, the mock-up artwork or whatever for the alpha looks good. Fine. Don't mind it. The one good thing about the Pi 5 is you'll just wipe it and load it with Batacera, which might come with Batacera. We don't even know.
Yeah, we don't know.
You're going to wipe it. Or you're going to put on your own front end and you have your own DIY kit. Sure, you still have crappy controls, joysticks and buttons. And you're going to have to mod all that stuff, but it's easy when it's a Pi because it's HDMI out. There's probably an encoder board in there. I'm assuming he's not pinning it to the pins to do the controls. So it probably should be an easy mod for you. The other thing is any dev can break this thing in 2 seconds. And get in there, find the folder with the ROMs, and just dump them all in. Because if they're using a front end that is similar to RetroPie or Batacera, it's going to be cracked within 2 seconds. Okay, and that might be the idea for John to say, well, it's not supposed to be cracked, and modded, but sure, go ahead and do it. But if Capcom finds out, Kev, that he made it this easy to just add ROMs and play whatever you want, I don't think they're going to be that happy.
No,
I don't think they're going to be happy if they know that the Pi is in there that is easily cracked and opened up and just simple to add ROMs in. I don't think they're going to be happy about it.
No, and there's also a hypocrisy issue there that we'll touch on if it happens.
For sure. If there is any kind of, look at how easy it is to load ROMs on it, and the word gets out from whoever, maybe Tadai leaks a simple whatever, maybe a password for the root, if somebody just accesses root really easy, it's over,
It's over.
And that'll be their selling point. So it may be good for that. Give them credit if they do that, then it could be good for that. You can easily load your ROMs and good for you. But if you already have any DIY, Kev, any multicade, if you have an At Games right behind you, why would you pay $700 for this?
Everything's better on this thing. Everything's better. The sticks are better.
Everything.
Easier to load things. I don't get it. Like, where's the value add? If he had a coin door that worked like Glenn's on his unit, okay, but there's nothing
nothing new here.
Nothing.
Can you put a flight stick on it, or a yoke, or a Tron stick, or a Kari Warriors rotator sticks? Do you have a 20-inch monitor? 26 monitor?
Yep.
You have none of that. You have nothing original on this, nothing exciting. You have absolutely nothing besides an XL Arcade1up. That's what you have. That's what you're getting with a Pi 5. Kudos to you guys. You're 7 years behind the times, So
if you were in a coma and woke up today, you'd be like, this is amazing.
Yeah. Here's the other thing about Iconic. Iconic has no history, Media1up has no history. You guys are giving him your money. You're giving him $350 at a minimum,
on a whim.
$700 total on a whim that this is okay. You haven't even seen it really yet. You haven't seen anything about it except a shell, a piece of junk shell that's an Arcade1up.
And what do we know?
And you know it has bad controls and buttons, and you saw a crappy shell, and that's what you're giving them $700 for.
And what do we know if he's using the same factories as Arcade1up? How many pictures of damage have we seen that this stuff is going to come in? Yep. And these are going to be smaller production runs, so it's going to stick out more when these factories care nothing about John's 300, 400 run build. They didn't care about Arcade1up's 10,000 production runs. Yeah. So it's going to be
That's exactly
interesting.
Right. I'm going to tell you what happens, guys, and then we'll wrap this up, because this is what happens. John says, limited run. You got to pre-order now. That's not how it works, guys.
No.
He has to give them a number already of how many units he wants so he can get a cost estimate, okay?
Correct.
He knows what each one of these costs based on what he told them he's going to run. He's going to run that number no matter what.
He has to.
I don't care how many pre-orders he gets or not gets. And if he gets more, he's going to say we're going to run more, okay? So here's what's going to happen. Pre-orders go, and when he goes into production, he's going to shut off pre-orders and say they're sold out. Even though he's not sold out, he's going to make sure he runs an extra couple hundred, maybe an extra 500. He's going to make sure he hits that target that he told that factory that he's going to hit, and he's going to run them. And then he's going to act like it's sold out. And then when the product releases in June, on June 6th, you're going to see it go back on and say limited quantities available.
Exactly.
Order now, $800. If it was pre-order now, why, Kev, is it $800 and not just $700? Because you can't get it anyway after the $700. So who cares if it's $800?
Yep. So he knows it's not an $800 product or whatever. He's just FOMOing you.
He's just FOMOing out, saying, "Hey, pre-order." Guess what, guys? I guarantee at some point after these pre-orders are over, I'll be able to get a John D. Arcade1up 2.0 special. I guarantee you.
They're not going anywhere soon, guys.
Kev, what is he going to do if there's returns? People want to, have to breakage and he needs a new. You don't think he's going to have any extra?
Well,
he's going to overrun?
Well, that's a great question. How's he going to handle all these returns?
He's going to run 500 more than he needs.
No, but
my point is, put them up for sale.
But my point is, these returns will bleed him dry if he doesn't do it right. Arcade1up
sure.
got destroyed with returns.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
this is going to be interesting.
From the time he cuts off pre-orders, people are going to wake up and go, why am I paying $700 when the Capcom Collection comes out and I already got all these games and I can play them any way I want? They're going to cancel their orders and be done with it. So Dylan Styles, go for it, Kev.
Dylan, $20 from Dylan. Seeing Cons Are Us thumbnail with console shills, kits, and John D was puke-inducing. These guys are nothing more but vermin and hypocrites, as if John D has turned over a new leaf, but here come all the shills yet again. Hey, you put the breadcrumbs out, Dylan, you'll get all the shilly willies as long as you got the leaks. That's all they're here for.
Thank you, Dylan,
Thanks, Dylan.
for the
Appreciate
super chat.
Buddy.
One of the few members who does have common sense, who does leave logical comments, can see. He can, what do they say? Seeing the
forest through the trees.
Yep. Yeah, the forest through the trees. He can see it while all these other guys are going, oh my God. Like, how do you not know that 19K 1UP kits and now B Kong are frauds in this Media1up thing? They all left you guys. They sold their 1UPs. Media1up kits never bought them. Never. He never bought the 1UPs. You think he's going to buy this with his own money and say he might now because I said it. They all do the opposite of what I say just to try and prove me wrong. They don't care about Street Fighter. 19K has never played Street Fighter. I've never seen 19K or 1UP Kids play an arcade game besides showcasing some review that they've done. Never seen it.
Yeah.
I could ask these guys, name a character on Third Strike that's not on Champion Edition or not on regular Street Fighter. They wouldn't know. They couldn't tell you. They couldn't tell you any. I could say, how do you do Guile's boomerang throw? They wouldn't know. They'd be like, who's Guile? They'd be like, who's Guile? I don't even know that character. What do you mean? I don't know. I never play Street Fighter. But you got FOMO because they told you to get FOMO.
And remember this.
And think that they like Street Fighter.
MVC2 was supposedly the most super limited cabinet ever created until it wasn't, guys.
Until it wasn't. And who told you wouldn't have to worry that it would come back in stock? We did, Kev.
Yes,
we
did.
All you guys said, John D said it's limited run. That thing, they were trying to sell those things they're still trying to sell it. And then they made that extra one.
Because we know guys business.
Stop being so gullible. All you people, all you 1UP, please stop being so gullible. Okay, just stop.
Yeah.
You know, you want to buy just as long as you know that you're getting an Arcade1up XL with this iconic arcade. That's
Go
fine.
for it.
Just know that you got to know what you're getting, and that's all I care about. Don't let the fakers and the frauds trick you into buying something that they think they're telling you is different than an Arcade1up XL.
Don't go listing all your 1UPs because they told you to today because John wants your money. Just sit on it, and wait a little bit. 700
plus tax, Kev. Why am I paying $750 for Street Fighter in an Arcade1up? I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys argue it. Okay.
It's you can get the collection for $10 on any console, any computer, and play it the way you want to play it. I don't
36D. We haven't seen you in a while. Love to hear from you. Corner gonna start a GoFundMe for this. No question about it.
Well, he's begging now for the freebies. He wants those freebies, 3D.
He's gonna sell his other 6 Street Fighters to get this one.
Exactly.
You know, and realize it's the same thing, just 6 inches taller. You know.
Get that thermometer ready.
These guys are so sad, Kev. They go, well, I don't know what to do now. This one's bigger than all my other ones. It doesn't look right.
Oh,
Kev, it doesn't look right. None of these guys care about quality, guys.
No.
None of the people in the comments have said this looks like a quality machine. Not one person said this is a quality arcade. This iconic. That tells you they don't care about playing. They don't care.
As far as I heard, they asked about buttons, and it was the same old hem and haw. Like, dude,
that's what they got.
You couldn't give us what we finally wanted, John. You couldn't finally say, I'm free from the shackles of 1UP. Here's your 10-cent extra buttons that you all wanted. You didn't even say that. You backpedaled. So I think he's right, stupid fat hobbit. Time Crisis was the last one. That's it.
And Time Crisis, even though it was horrible from a monitor size, but you didn't. All you had to do was shoot. The guns were squirt guns, but all you had to do was shoot a screen. You didn't have to play on it. You didn't have to use joysticks.
No,
the gun worked. Yeah, it sucked, but it was like a squirt gun, and you looked kind of silly playing on this small thing. At least the game worked, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Although some of the hit zones were a little small. So bigger junk. Thank you, Dre Gott. At least some people. I'm giving you guys the voice of reason is here, guys. I know you guys see these other shows and these other shills and these comments and these streams, and you got to be like shaking your head going, how do these people not see that all this is right here? Can I show it again? What is this? Remove that comment. This is
Jesus,
what is that, guys? That's an Arcade1up. Oh, no, that's an iconic Media1up. It's the same junk, the same thing.
Could you imagine?
Same garbage. Okay. Just make sure people understand that. 1/2-inch particle board that's built like crap. And then look, there's the groove, Kev, where you put that piece of cardboard in for the kick plate with the faux coin door in it.
It's the same cabinet.
Well, all you guys wanted was better controls. They're like, oh, this is so good. This is so great. All we want a real, kick plate with a real coin door. We want better controls. We want real artwork that looks just like the original. And they got none of it. And they're still happy. They're still happy. None of it. You guys got none of it.
Can you imagine going to Vegas and sitting in a hotel room your whole time putting together 1UPs again?
Oh my God.
You're in Vegas. You're putting 1UPs together for Johnny that you're not getting paid.
Room. If you guys just joined, you didn't see the beginning. I got in John D's room to see it.
Crazy.
You got to go back and watch the video, right, Kev?
Yeah, it was. I can't believe they let you in. There's no security. You got right by. That was amazing.
Got right by. And make sure you go back and watch. Okay, I think we showed everything, Kev. Anything else we gotta?
No, I think
comments?
we're bringing in the breath of fresh air in this community because
just remember
guys.
this as you put your pre-order in. Remember this picture that 3 of the people in here could care less about this product,
and 2 people were fired from 1UP.
Probably 2 people were fired from 1UP, and probably Macintosh doesn't care about this product anyway. He's like, good job, John. You ripped off Arcade1up XL, and now you're selling it for hundreds more. Wow.
Send me my consultant check.
Send me my consultant check. And these guys are all like, send me my free one, John. We did pretty good.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Did we do good for you, John? Did we shill it up and make it look like we cared about this thing?
Yeah. John, how was it? Was that stream good, John? Did you do it? Check your pre-order numbers, John. F5 on your website. How many? You got 3 pre-orders.
I hope you guys all go back and you say that. Thank you, Rex. You woke me up. I don't need another machine to play Street Fighter on that I'll never play it on.
No.
Pre-order canceled. Thank you, 360.
He's right. Imagine if this is Switch 2 compatible. Done. You wouldn't even play Street Fighter. Who even cares at that point?
Yeah.
And if you're going to go this way, just go Glenn's FU. That's what I would do. I wouldn't need.
Yeah.
But there it is.
The thing is, guys, you guys, what about Glenn's FU? Glenn's FU offers you something unique, something different, and it's not half-inch crappy particle board. Right? The thing shakes when you play. All right, we've talked enough about this. We're beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
Guys, leave your comments, leave a thumbs up, get this out there so people know what they're getting. Right now, people think they're getting something different. Please bring back.
we need Chili Willy.
You know what's funny is every time Rich Odello, if I ever show that video, for some reason the whole video gets taken down because of NBC Studios or whoever owns the rights.
No way. They keep coming for you?
They go that the video gets restricted to like Europe and they won't show it in the United States, and they give me a copyright strike and be like, you need to delete this segment. Every time I try and bring that thing back. It's hilarious.
Kong says he beat you with pinball, Rexer. I don't know. He's throwing the gauntlet.
Come on. Okay. So here's the deal. We play. I'll tell you the story since. Anyway, I mean, tell the truth, Kong. Right? All right. Let's tell the truth. First of all, I played like 2 games, put up my high score. It was second on the list. Kong played forever. He beat my score by like 60,000 points. Right? But he played all day to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will go back tomorrow and I will beat Kong's score. But then we played heads up. Kong beat me the first game. I beat him the second game. He beat me handily the first one. I beat him handily the second one. And then we couldn't get like the third game in because the game kept breaking. And he could tell you that story. Like something went wrong every time. The ball got stuck. The game froze. The code broke. Something went wrong every time. And I don't even think we finished the third game to see who was going to beat who on that. So
I think he beat you because you didn't dress like an elf. You had to dress like a wizard.
No, he didn't. He was not dressed like, just so people know, he was not dressed like an elf at CES.
Okay.
I want to make sure people know that. That was backstage. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
All right. Good job, everybody. We're here.
Thanks for the games though, Kong. I'll be back there tomorrow, hopefully, and I'll beat your score, and I'll probably have to post a community post with my name above yours on the scoreboard. So now that I'll learn to play it a little more.
He can't play anymore. He has 6 more 1UPs to put together for John in the hotel.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Kong. I don't know about the same as me. But anyway.
All right, guys.
We'll see. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you.
See you, everybody. Good show.